You won't believe, Zheming gave 4 peaches at parting, and the girls shook hands. The farewell was as sweet as peach blossoms. Looking at her slender fingers, Zheming was too shy to move, thinking, "Will you hold my hand tightly when we say goodbye?" Nervously, Zheming finally dared to hold her hand, but he squeezed a bit too hard. "Oops, what an accident," she asked. "Why are you gripping so hard?" Zheming turned red, reminiscing about his days as a boxer. Back then, Zheming was a boxing prodigy, easily knocking out his opponents, but he joined the gang to make some extra cash. But during one mission to collect debts, he pulled a little too hard and ended up with a 4-year sentence. How embarrassing! From that day on, Zheming waited every day in the security room for the girl, putting on his fresh new shoes like a new man. He watered his flowers, opened the windows, checked for odors, and closed his eyes, ready to greet her arrival. Hearing the tap of her cane on the floor, Zheming couldn't help but smile. Maybe at that moment, he fell in love with the waiting itself. New shoes. They smelled just like brand new ones. He couldn't resist teasing her. Zheming got a bit awkward and quickly explained, "I've had them for a while." The drama escalated, and even the girl was starting to The caption means, "This is a driver who has committed a serious felony." It's goodbye time again, just like in a cheesy drama. Zheming's gaze showed reluctance. The girl hadn't taken a few steps when a honk startled her. She not only knocked over some beer next to her, but also almost scraped her arm. He rushed over to help her up, all flustered. Luckily, she just sprained her ankle. After the hospital casted it, taking her home, he found herself absorbed, which was heart-wrenching. She showed no concern for his feelings until she suggested a break, and Zheming's tough guy image softened a bit. Subtitles, shyness and tension permeated the atmosphere, and amidst the silent night, one could even hear the sound of their hearts beating. In this romantic ambience, they finally reached the last leg, but looking at the end of the stairs, Zheming was dumbfounded. Subtitles, facing the highly challenging stairs. Zheming was quickly dumbfounded and froze for quite a while before continuing to climb. Suddenly, she smiled. "Watch out for kids by the road." Zheming wondered, what kid poses a threat? Until a kid darted out like a little superhero. Only then did Zheming realize how serious it was. In the chaos, Zheming tightly shut his eyes, suppressing the pain, and they finally made it to the top, flopping down and wheezing. She asked, "Everything okay?" He replied, "Sort of, but I never want to see another staircase." Turns out her drain was clogged, and that's a problem they definitely didn't want to deal with. She awkwardly retrieved her underwear, and to thank Zheming, she handed over 2 concert tickets. Let's go together. Though her legs felt like they'd been through a war, right now she felt as light as a feather, ready for their first date. On the flip side, she headed to the hair salon, dreaming of how romantic the date would be. With a little coaxing from Tony, she got a trendy haircut and slept into a dress she usually saved for something special. Spotting her new hairstyle, Zheming couldn't help but chuckle, glad she didn't notice. At the concert, she was totally mesmerized. Zheming didn't quite get the music, but sported a smile of pure bliss in his heart. She naturally looped her arm through his, and they headed off for some barbecue, sharing stories from their past. Subtitles. Zheming listened patiently until a single sentence from the girl instantly cooled the atmosphere, and his expression changed too. To dodge the awkward moment, he acted all nonchalant, but that sudden coldness left her surprised and disappointed. Completely convinced he was being overdramatic, she stood up to leave, and Zheming realized had gone too far, so he rushed after her. As the girl became aware of him following her all the way, her heart skipped a beat in nervousness, and she questioned, "What are you doing here?" "I came to find you." "What a coincidence today, isn't it? I seem to feel a bit off. Maybe we could meet next time instead. Ha ha. Life was really tough when I was a kid. It was super tough indeed. But now I'm different. I don't want you to reject me again. I never want to miss another opportunity with you. I never want to miss any moment with you. Remember, always be happy. The world is not really that tough. Oh, it's really sad. We both need our freedom. I want you to pass by often in the days to come, and not just live in TV reruns. Zheming felt really down until one night he caught sight of Shihi's boss being shady, uncovering the hardship she'd endured. He decided to support her, but when Zheming declared his feelings, Shihi stepped back, perhaps feeling she didn't deserve him. Maybe she didn't dare hope for that kind of love and shut herself away, leaving a trail of tears behind. Zheming followed her every day, yet Shihira had already sensed his familiar presence. Maybe it was his sincerity that touched her.